Hello everybody, I'm up here at the Allendale Mansion fishing. Finally caught a fish today. The past few days have been rough, which I've been sick. I don't know if it's just the cold or where I got diabetes. Sometimes it just drains me and makes me feel like crap. But we didn't get skunked today. That's a good thing. And I added a few tackle tips in the video at the end for you guys. It helps me out a lot with the mess of having a bunch of tackle and a bunch of rods. So check it out. It might help some of you guys out too. But thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll get some more fish this week. It has been rough, but it's not as cold today. I actually caught a fish today, so it's a good sign. But the past 2 days being 20 degrees has been horrible. But thanks for watching, guys. We just got a hit. Oh, we got one. Off the drop shot. Little guy, but we got one. I didn't think we was gonna get one today. It's cold, windy. I don't want to take my glove off. Got me some nice new pliers for this. Don't you jump. Little bitty old guy, but it's a fish. Look how red his lips are. Scrounging on the bottom. Food. Oops, stuck to my glove, buddy. Oh, it feels good to catch one at least. Using the Mega Bass minnow on the drop shot. About froze to death. My hands are absolutely numb with gloves on. Let's see if we can get us another one. I don't know if I got a fish or what. Something keeps messing with it. Something's playing with it. Can't get it to bite it. About how the last one did, though. Just kept having to work the bait a little bit. I just can't tell if it's a fish or not. Hello, welcome to Bear Tree Lake. That is pretty much probably about 50% frozen over. All that down through there is ice. That's what I've been dealing with the past few days. Trying to catch some fish. It's extremely cold. I was using my bait caster a minute ago till all my ice froze and my line guide froze solid with chunks of ice. But it's cold up here. The wind is probably blowing 15 miles an hour, making it that much worse. But we still got the old trout rod in. They did stock this recently. It don't look like many people's been up here to fish. But it sure is beautiful up here. Still snow all over the ground. Seen some deer when I come in. A couple nice bucks running around. We're gonna grind it out for a little bit, see if we can get anything. You guys see the ice? That's what I'm dealing with. You could probably walk on half of that and not worry about falling in. We would only get thick enough to actually ice fish off of. Then we could catch fish probably. This right here is the trick to having a nice tackle box without a big mess and everything. These little rubber bands. Show you what to do. Zip this up so I can flip it over. Get this laid out here. Now this is what you end up with. The rubber band holds the hooks and it keeps everything from being tangled up. I mean, it shakes up and everything, but there's nowhere near the mess that you get without these. I learned this trick and it's amazing. Most of the time they're all hooked together and cluttered up, but this way they stay untangled. I mean, you might get a hook that sticks to another hook, but it just pulls right off. It's not a tangled up mess like it usually is. It's a good trick to learn to keep your tackle box organized. You pull pretty much any one out and they won't stick. And you got a bunch of crap like me, it helps. If you carry a bunch of rods, you need your rod sock. This helps tremendously. See, I got a few of them on there, and it keeps everything from getting wadded up and all your line wrapped around each other like it always does. With mine, if you're like me and you carry a bunch of stuff, it's always a mess trying to get the rods out. But with those on there, it keeps them from being messed up, and you just pull whichever one you want right out. And they're not too expensive. They're like $6.99 or $8.99, and the ones I got's from Cabela's. But it helps with the mess. I usually spend 15 minutes every morning trying to untangle my rods before I go fishing. But now it's a much easier process. Just want to share it with you guys. Thanks.